morning, good morning, good morning, it's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning, I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill, another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. Oh, can't you hear? It's calling you. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Good morning, good morning, good morning, it's time to rise and shine.
It's nothing like your systems being down when you first get in the morning. But that's okay. They weren't down very long. They're back up now. Ooh, it is rainy outside and wet and gross looking. But it's like a spring gross. You know what I mean? There's like a winter gross and then there's a spring gross. There's also like a fall gross, but this is spring gross. And I bet it smells like worms outside. I'm not going to go outside and check because it's cold, but I bet it does. Worms, dirt and worms smell like springtime. I gotta make some tea. Okay, so I made peanut butter and jelly toast for breakfast because that's what I have. And then I also have some peach tea because I'm out of creamer. I need to find a new creamer to try out, so I get to the store Saturday or something. I'm not sure when I'll do it. Okay, I go back to work now. I must have meatballs. We got all that pasta. It needs more sauce. We don't have any sauce. Get these meatballs. Bag of meatballs. Thank you, bag of meatballs. Hell yeah. You know, we got pizza rolls. Make sure I closed this right. I did. We got pizza rolls down there too. You know, here's the thing that I think is happening. I figured it would. Sometimes people are very lazy. And they don't want to go downstairs to get the food. So, because they don't want to make the food. They don't want to take the time to go downstairs and come upstairs and, to make the food. So what happens is that person will do one of two things. They will either go to bed hungry because they're too lazy to make food, or they will just eat whatever's up here, and that whatever's up here is usually bread. So they'll just eat a bunch of bread. They don't even put butter on it. They just grab like 6 slices of bread and eat bread. Definitely somebody not on keto. All right, I gotta make these meatballs for the pasta. Sometimes I'm a bit extra. I decided to make meatball soup, which is really just tomato soup with a can of crushed tomatoes and meatballs. Looks like that. It's not done yet though. I think it's too thin. Like soup I know is not supposed to be thick, but I feel like the sauce part could be more saucy, thicker. Just gonna cover it. And I spilled some, so that's why it's sizzling. It's not a problem. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. No problem. All right. Why did I do that? I was just gonna put it with the noodles. I guess I could still put the noodles in it, and we would have like a goulash kind of vibe. That would be kind of good. Do you think? I'd need a really big bowl though, because we have a lot of noodles left over. And I have a big bowl. Sometimes on my breaks, I will decide to walk in a lunging fashion. So you know how you lunge? Can I show you? I don't know. Here, it's like this, like when you go lunge. I'll do like that, but I'll lunge walk to where, that's why I'm a little out of breath right now, because I walked from my office where I went and grabbed my my mug to here, to the kitchen, doing lunge walking. I don't know how many I did, but it's better than doing no exercise, right? It is an exercise. I just, I don't know, I think I made a mistake. I put cream of tartar in here, and I think that's only for when you're making like a tartar sauce of some sort. And I thought it was just to thicken it. I don't think that'll work for this soup. What I should have done is done like what is that stuff called? What's the stuff called? I do not remember. Can make a slurry out of it. Baking powder. Baking powder? Baking soda. No. Baking powder. What is it? I don't even remember. Ugh. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I think my meatballs are done. I'm going to try them out. It's not baking powder or baking soda. It's cornstarch. I completely forgot I had a big old thing of cornstarch in here. You can use cornstarch to thicken stuff up without, instead of using flour and stuff. So, excuse me. I put some of that in here. Here's my meatball goulash. Ta-da! Some people would say you put noodles in chili, but if you put noodles in chili, it's goulash. This is a meatball goulash, I'm gonna say. That's what it is. Okay, and now I'm gonna dish out a bowl and have it for the rest of the day. You know what? I don't know what, actually. I had something to say and I forgot. Oh, I like to see fails. Like on, the knockoff stuff. The knockoff brands. Instead of Nintendo, maybe it's Mintendo with an M or just spelled different. Or it's Nintendo or something crazy like that. Like, so that you think you're getting the same thing, but it's not the same thing. Like, I remember once, Sunglass Hut will sell sunglasses that are knockoffs of, like, Louis Vuitton or Prada, the knockoffs of them, right? So, but they sell them for like $10 and you think that you're getting the exact same thing because it has a similar name or the name on it, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? I'm not even sure what the point of this conversation is, but you get those things. I think they're funny sometimes. Like, if they work the same, like the sunglasses, I won't pay more than $10 for a pair of sunglasses. Maybe $15 if I really, really like them. But I won't because they're sunglasses and I don't care if they're expensive or name brand or whatever. It's not important to me. Some people, though, they'll be like, name brand only. And those people are probably poor. I'm just kidding. They would be if they didn't have mommy's money or daddy's money. Why is it always daddy's money? Could be mommy's money. You know what I mean? Daddy's not always the rich one. Could be mommy. Mommy's money. Whatever, I don't care. Doing my hair on my second to last break. My last break is in like a couple of hours, I think. Yeah, a couple of hours. It's 3:04 right now. 3:04. My break was 15 minutes ago, or I was late to it because it's stuck on phone calls. Gotta love it. So they get on your butt if you're late back from your break, but but they'll also get on your butt if you don't take your break. So, like, if I'm 15 minutes too late to my 15-minute break, and I just skip the break, I get in trouble. It's not really trouble. I just get, like, you gotta take your breaks, or whatever. I'm like, okay, but I was late to break, and you don't want me to tell you, you don't want me to go to break late, but you also want me to take my breaks. It doesn't make any sense. Ow. So I've decided that I didn't feel comfortable with the position, workforce specialist. I didn't feel comfortable with it. So it wasn't sitting right. So I decided to pass it up. I'm not going to take that position. I do really feel, though, that there's going to be a change in the work here. We have a new class starting next month. And I get to be in training for that, so that's cool for me. I like that very much so. It's funny because my supervisor now, well, she knows I want to be a trainer, so she'll just put me in classes and she won't ask. Whereas my previous my previous supervisor would ask me, and I'm like, yeah, like, I'm gonna say yes anyway, so we really don't have to ask. But if she did ask, I just think it's funny. Like, I'm gonna say yes. That's what I want to do, is training. If you can get me into training classes, do it, because I want to do it. It's my favorite thing. Gonna be a trainer one day. I will be. So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I know I've been working for WPS for 18 years, and I know I'm not in the position I want, but I didn't know the position I wanted to be in till probably like 5 years ago. So I'm in the position I'm in now because, more experience and whatever. And so I don't think that on day one of working for WPS, I wasn't like, I want to be a trainer. It wasn't. I decided I don't like the middle part. So we're going to do like this. We'll go with the natural part on the side. Somewhere. Ugh, any more? A little fuzzy right here. Get less fuzz. Get less frizzy. Less frizz. Alright, so anywho, I think I'm not like mad about it. So I'm thinking about, like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to be within the company till a few years back. So I shouldn't be feeling bad about not being in the position that I want. Also, there's a chance, if Joy continues to be a supervisor, then another position for unit coordinator would open up again. And if I'm not trainer by that time, I can be unit coordinator by that time. So then that would be also good. And then from unit coordinator, I can then become, keep an eye out still and be a trainer. And that would be best. I think that would be best, yes. Alright, so there we are. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with this natural side part. Okay, yeah. Natural side part. I like it better, okay. Alright, anywho's all the weasel. Wish we had cookies. We don't have any more cookies. I bought some Girl Scout cookies like, I don't know, a few weeks back. They're gone now. I can't have any more because we don't have them. You know what we do have though? It's some ice cream. Eat a little bit of ice cream. Because I can. See you in a bit. Tuesday. I have 6 minutes left. Russ has just got home with food. Check this out. Look at this burrito. Look at the size of this thing. It's like almost as, it's like half of my face is big. It's a big ass burrito. It's gonna be so good because it's like authentic Mexican and not like Taco Bell, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this rice and then I'm gonna eat some of this burrito and the beans and the rice and the beans. Yeah. What, kitty? You wanna smell my burrito?
Closed captioning and other consideration for the Big Bang Theory provided by.
There's a burrito. You can't really eat it. You wanna try it? You don't want to? Okay. Eat my burrito. Good evening. So, I don't know much about country music. In fact, I know pretty much nothing about country music. But I notice a lot of names of country stars sound country. Even when you say it, somebody like me from the Midwest, okay, so even people in the Midwest speak with, they have a country accent, you know, not Southern country. Anyway, especially those who really grew up around country music and whatever, that's just their dialect. But anyhow, the names of country stars sound country. Carrie Underwood, Jason Aldean really sounds country to me. I'm drawing blanks right now because I cannot. Billy Ray Cyrus, you know, you can say it in a country accent pretty easily. Like I could say Billy Ray Cyrus, but that's not how you pronounce it, right? It's a Billy Ray Cyrus kind of deal. You know what I mean? There's another country name that I can't think of. I'm picturing him in my brain. He was on he did The Voice. Was it The Voice? Or something where they turn the chair around. I think that was The Voice. Kelly Clarkson sounds country. Why can't I remember his name? He's a funny guy. And I bet he's a cool person. He's very, very country. And I cannot remember his name for some reason. But I remember that him and another person, they like fake argue or whatever on X Factor. He says he hates stuff and he goes on the late night show and he's like, this is so stupid, why am I doing this kind of stuff. He says that, but he does it anyway because it's funny. And I wish Blake Shelton sounds like a country name. Anywho, I don't know if there are any country singers that don't sound, country singer names that don't sound like, that aren't country singers? Are there? Probably. I don't know. All I know is that country singers have country sounding names. Especially Billy Ray Cyrus. That one's the most country one I can think. Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson, does he do country? He does pot. But you can't sing pot. I don't know. I can't really think. I'm getting more moles. I'm gonna have a doctor look at them. Moles or skin takes, I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Things you didn't need to know. It's bedtime. It's not. It's like 8 something. But I'm going to be laying in bed because my phone is going to die and my charger's up here. So I'm going to plug it in and I can be on my phone while it's plugged in and it's charging. Then I don't have to worry about my phone dying. You can play a game on my phone or something and watch TV. All right? You know how that kind of works. Okay, so tomorrow is Wednesday. So have yourself a good night. Toodles.